Hey guys, welcome to the Holler live stream. There are exactly 0 of you on right now. Maybe I should put it in social, I don't know, but it's like the scary Halloween edition because of lighting. I can do this and tell ghost stories, or I can hold it out here and you can actually see me. But anyway, I'm sitting here in the roasting shed. Here's my roaster. Wanted to give you a bit of an update about how things are going. Hey, Nighthawk, where are you?
You walked away.
Nighthawk walked away, so he can't give you an update of what he's done, but this ceiling had to be put in today because the electrician's coming in tomorrow, and that was the last piece of the roasting shed reconstruction, having taken it apart and needing to put the roof back on. They actually lowered the roof about 2 inches because apparently Ken decided my roof should be built the way it consistently, and some of the eaves had different angles. You tell them what happened with the roof. Come here. Everybody's here, by the way. There's Jenny. Hi. Tactical's outside. You see Tactical? But just trust me, he's there in the door. So here's Nighthawk.
That's really bright.
Yeah, there we go. I don't know. So tell them what you did today. Yeah, she's gonna. No, that makes us dark. That's the thing.
People can't see me then. That's perfect.
No. Just tell your horror story.
Of what? Which one?
The one of the roof.
When we put the rafters back on the previous build, it didn't put bird mouths in there, so we just had like the edge of the wood was resting on the edge of the header. So we cut bird mouths for everything and effectively dropped it about 2 inches.
They say no sound. Literally no sound? My mic is on. Hi, Chris. Do I have sound? Okay. Brian's trolling. Go ahead.
Oh, I already said everything then. I'm ignoring Brian.
Okay, and then what'd you do today?
Hung the ceiling.
Yeah? See that beautiful ceiling up there?
Yeah.
You'll notice that we are doing the campers edition of this. See, if you put it right there, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now come back in. It's the Holler Neighbor live stream, guys. What else has been going on with you, Nighthawk?
Just working. Trying to get some jobs in.
Yeah.
Other than here.
Yeah. And Tactical, what have you been doing? Come on in. See the roaster.
My life revolves around that right now.
Yeah. This is sunny. We don't have power in yet. Tomorrow we get power. Jenny, come on in. Say hi. Fall on the dog. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit.
Just sit on the dog. Don't move.
Yeah, this is actually a pretty good location for the lantern. Yeah. I'm not sure how long I can hold my arm like that. So basically, for those of you who can't hear me talking, unmute your computer. Yeah, just saying. And meanwhile, the rednecks are moving a ladder for the light.
Oh, wow.
Oh, now I don't have to do that. So it's been quite a week. I drove to Kansas. Was it last week?
Yeah, Thursday or Friday.
No, I left. I think I left either Tuesday or Wednesday. No, I left Wednesday, and I went and stayed with the Duggars, and where a very young man gave me a ring that is in my.
He's very young.
He's very young. It was orange and looked like a pumpkin, and his mom told me that he hardly ever gives those up. So I was honored that Patrick gave me that ring. And then spent the night there. They were gracious hosts, and then I went up to. The next day was a 12-hour driving day for me to where I picked up the roaster. And I got to this hotel that was built in 1905. And it ended up having like because of COVID, I guess, no contact check-in. So nobody's there, nobody's working there. And then you go into this building built in 1905, doors just unlocked to the street, and the interior doors were also built in 1905. So, if you know that era of house, you know what the doors were like that was my security. So I was super happy that Kansas is a constitutional carry state. So spent the night there, and later some other people also were in a different room, but it was kind of like, I was like, every horror story that I've ever seen ever has started with something like, you're alone in the hotel. And then I went out to the roaster and he showed me how to roast. And this is the bad boy right here. I know all what to do. And it's really cool because I roast, and then this is on a hinge and it tips down to dump into my bean cooler, which is awesome. So that's the roaster. This is where she's going to go, and she's on wheels, so I can roll her around based on what I need. Came back, got here late Saturday. The rednecks were out of town. Jenny was out of town. There was a Tennessee GSD thing going on over at Mark Alexander's over the weekend, and they put in a greenhouse. So I got back and came home to my house, and my old dog had a problem. So after driving 10 hours, I hit the Rohrmans. Sorry, Kansas to the Rohrmans. Met Patrick at an international market and bought really nice soy sauce, and really was like, I can't go shopping here right now because I love getting like good spices and stuff. Anyway, then came back the next day. It was a 10-hour driving day that day, and came home to my older dog had intestinal problems all over my floor. This is why we don't have carpets. So spent a couple hours cleaning that up too, and decided that although it was cold outside and I should build a fire, I would use electrical heat that night because I was done by then. So anyway, these guys got home from building the greenhouse, and Nighthawks and Tactical we've been doing, Tactical and I have been doing the winter is coming thing all week, right? What do you think of winter is coming?
A lot still to do.
Do you like that approach?
It's working.
It's working. So we set aside 10 a.m. to noon for winter is coming projects. Today it was 12 to 2, but I think he did his before mine and he kept going after I stopped. But what we get done today?
You got the, whatever that stone bulbs in.
Yeah, so I bought, for my birthday, which was also this week, I bought saffron bulbs, which is what kind of flower is that? I can't think of the name right. Crocus. Thank you. I was like, I can see it. Yeah. But it's the leaves. It's pretty. Yeah, so it's a crocus, and I planted those. So we started by putting peach trees in that a neighbor brought from his place, and then we had the cherry trees from Andy that he dropped off at the workshop, and we've kept them alive in pots because the one we planted in the ground in June didn't make it. And then we got those kind of out in this area that had been torn up by the trencher. And then we started transplanting strawberries from the hydro system. So they'll go dormant and then that'll happen. And then the crocus came and we interplanted those. And then I started moving leaves today to cover, because it's bare dirt. So you don't want that. So cover that up. I have a friend who has a blueberry farm, and she's going to give me some blueberries. Well, actually I'm buying them from her, but if she has blueberry plants when she does her pruning, then we're going to add those to this little like fruit / saffron oasis. And then we'll see how that does, because the strawberries should take over the world. Why are you laughing? What are they saying?
They're just going on and on about us being silent.
Okay. So guys, if you have questions, just put them in all caps. So, guys, Brian's trolling you. He can totally hear us, or he put mute on his computer. You guys like my new glasses? It's cat lady glasses, but they have like the blue coat and they magnify your words a little bit so I can see. So I'm like totally, I'm all librarian right now. Okay, Jenny, tell us about your week.
So, well, at work, my week has not been very productive, but I rented a room to start my own massage business. So that's really exciting. Not a ton of work actually that goes into that, just lots of paperwork, which I hate. So
Yeah. So she's gonna have her own massage studio in what town?
Cookville.
Tennessee. So my Cookville people, she does really good work from what I understand. That's your whole week?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah. I had lazy Wednesday, so
Lazy Wednesday. Tell us
Yeah.
about that.
I just was lazy the whole entire day. It was wonderful.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta take a lazy day.
Yeah.
I was supposed to do computer work today, and I just did yard day
Yeah.
and chores day. But I did go to Sam's Club, and they are out of toilet paper and paper towels, just for the record. Somebody else told me they can't get tomatoes in Colorado or something. Or maybe it was Washington State. I don't know. Different things are out in different places, and I think we talked about this in August. I thought it was going to hit much sooner than it has, but there are pockets of random crap, not places. What we should do as a community is when we need something, say, gosh, I can't get canned tomatoes. Does anybody else have canned tomatoes in their stores? And if you really need that connection, start directly connecting each other, because I think as we have pockets of things out in different places, it may become a time when you really need it. Like, I don't really need toilet paper till January, so I'm fine. Eventually there will be toilet paper. And if there isn't, we have alternative ideas here. There's lots of mullein growing, and Tactical just put more mullein seed out. So, we'll make it. But yeah. Is the roaster functioning now? No, Chris, it's not. It's in, and tomorrow the electrician comes so that I can plug this giant cable into a 60 amp breaker. And that actually could use a little something there. But yeah, so I'll be doing my first roasts on this roaster, except for I've already roasted on it in Kansas. I should be starting those on Saturday, Sunday. It depends on if the lady who cuts my hair shows up on Saturday. If she's here, I probably won't be roasting. We'll be cutting this all off. No, just getting a trim. And I have like brown roots, and I like a little red in my hair, so I'm going to have her put a little red at the root level. That's my plan. Are you going to get a haircut if she comes Saturday?
I don't know, because I have a friend coming, and I have to go into Cookville on Saturday morning.
Okay.
So, but it needs it.
Well, she'll be here Saturday afternoon, and your friend can get her head done too.
Yeah.
Or
she
his.
cuts her own.
Oh, okay. Her friend cuts her own hair.
She does.
It's a bad idea for me to do that.
Yeah.
I learned
She's
the
really
hard
good.
way when I was like 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, bangs right here.
I learned by not even cutting my own hair, but I did cut my own hair off once. But when I was a kid, my mom combed like bangs from the very back.
Yeah.
And I don't even know what she was thinking. But then in the 7th grade, so my hair used to be so long I could sit on it.
Yeah.
And it was like, you couldn't double a ponytail around it. Like, it was super thick. And then in the 7th grade, I was tired of it because it was giving me headaches. And so at like midnight, I just cut it off. And then I went to look my mom up, and I was like, hey, I think I did something really bad. What you do? And so I took her hand and made her feel. She cried for like ever. So, but then I haven't let my hair grow out that long since either. So, and I haven't had significant migraines either since then. So.
My hair doesn't get that long. My hair gets like this long. This is as
Yeah.
long as my hair gets, as near as I can tell. It's been this long for like a year, right? Tactical, tell us about your week.
Working
Oh,
on this
you look like
building
Shadowland.
and the garden.
Shadowland. Well, okay, working on this building in the garden. Any fun things happened to you this week?
Remember?
You don't?
My dog didn't run away.
Okay.
That's good. Mine did.
Get out of the way, dog.
Tactical talks a lot. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. He's kind of a chatty guy. Almost as chatty as Nighthawk.
Come here.
Yeah.
Sit.
So Hatwit wants to know if roasting on the new roaster is different from roasting on the old one, more work or less work.
The new roaster is totally different than the old roaster. I mean, it's the same technology, but roasting on it is a manual process. So I have 3 burners here, and I adjust airflow and temperature on the new roaster. And that's why I wanted to get training on it from the guy who built it. So it's totally different. I'm going to order some really cheap beans to play with. Like, I can get $1.50 a pound beans that nobody actually wants to consume. and I will do some playing with roast profiles on those. But I'll be careful with my other beans. It's also, it cools faster, which is nice. That actually brings out more sweet flavors in the coffee, natural sweet flavors. I don't know if you could describe coffee as sweet, but people do. Sweet overtones next to the bitter. So yeah, it'll be different, and it is a more manual thing. So I can't just like get my profile dialed in and then do a couple roasts of that profile. But the good thing is I can roast, 10 or 15 pounds at one time. And when I do that, that's the same as 7 or 8 roasts before, which would have taken me 2 or 3 hours. It'll take me 20 minutes. So that's the part I'm really looking forward to that part. Do you do anything fun for your birthday? Did I? Or was it all work and no fun? Yes, Jenny made me avocado brownies, and I went over for dinner and had avocado brownies. And then came back to the house, and I've started a new evening thing where I take an hour before to go to bed. It's like bed. Formerly, bedtime was collapse on your bed and fall asleep. Okay. Now I write in a journal and I think about the next day, and I spend half an hour decluttering my house, and then I do, toothbrush and all that. And then I go to bed and read in bed. And I've been doing this because I haven't been letting go of my day stress, and I'm trying to transition into sleep and actually let myself sleep. So I did that for my birthday, and I will admit I had a Buffalo Trace on the rocks in bed. That was nice. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But mostly I worked. I was booked all day on my birthday because I just got back from Kansas. Every time I go out of town, there's just a lot to do for the first 5 or 6 days. So, Nighthawk, tell us about your week.
Look around.
Did your dog run away?
Yeah.
She kidnapped my dog.
Can't see, but
yeah.
She's a terrible influence on Ginger.
She is.
Anything else happened this week besides roaster stuff?
No, for the most part, I've been working on this building for one aspect or another.
Yeah. He took a break to go to Mark Alexander's and build a greenhouse.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a big greenhouse.
It's a big greenhouse. So that's pretty much our week. Any other questions from the peanut gallery? How do you guys think meals are going at this point?
They're getting way better. I think.
They're getting better, like quality or
but quality, and I just think it's going smoother. Like,
what do you think?
Still enjoying not having to cook every night.
Yeah, so Tactical's enjoying not having to cook every night. Tactical. He does not enjoy cooking and then running to do the animals and then slurping down his food and then having to do dishes with no break. Right?
Something like that.
Yeah. So we're gonna take animals off of his plate on Wednesday nights when he cooks. How are you liking it?
It's going good.
Yeah.
Starting to learn some new recipes and trying to plan out what I'm actually cooking and going, oh, that's not enough for 6 people.
Yeah.
Huh.
So Nighthawk's learning how to cook for 6 people. He's formerly been cooking for 1 or 2, I think, most of the time. So that's I think that's been hard for both of you guys, right?
Not necessarily for me. It's just more of I didn't really expect that pork to cook down as much as it did.
Yeah, the pork you cooked yesterday cooked down a lot.
Yeah.
So
I was like really surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one other thing I noticed, some of the stuff I make, it should be done.
why do you want to be on?
That's not done yet. Still not done yet.
Yeah.
Dinner's gonna be 20 minutes late.
So timing's been a thing too.
Yeah.
Well, we've started collecting like keto recipes that we like. And Jenny did this chicken this week that was awesome. It was like breaded. Was it fried?
No, oven baked.
Okay, so oven baked, and she did the coating with pork rinds. That was fan-flippin-tastic. Yeah.
Everybody wants the recipe, like where I posted the picture on Facebook too, and I thought maybe we'd just put it in the membership portal.
Okay. Oh, we can do a recipe of the week with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fun. but we need to like write it down.
Mhm.
Do you have it written down?
No, but I can just, it's literally so super easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Did you have?
Do you have to finish did you have finished the interior wall or were they like
No,
that?
the walls were finished. So we had to take the roof off and reassemble it, which meant everything from, here, hold the thingy. I'll show by standing up.
Do you want me to move it with you?
Yeah, everything from go higher, like where my hand is up was removed, including wiring and lighting and roofing material and insulation. Everything had to be taken down to move it because it was too tall. And then it all had to be put back up. So it's been a lot of work getting this installed, but I really like this building's really solidly built.
Yeah.
And so it's not like a shaky one that you know, sometimes those prefab sheds are kind of rickety and the floor
They
flexes.
echo
This
too,
floor
even
is
though
not
it's
flexing.
solid.
And they were not opposed to putting lots of cinder blocks under here either, were you guys?
Mm-mm.
No. Because they don't want to hear me complaining about the flexing floor for the next rest of our lives, right?
I'm tired of hearing you complain about the flexing floor and the roasting.
Yeah. So yeah, this was all up, which it's nice. This other wall's kind of cool. It's got this wood paneling and a mirror. This used to be a gym. So this was built to be a gym, which is why it's so solid. Okay, next question is your hairdresser going to take care of Tactical Redneck's beard?
And they
I mean, if he lets her trim it up, that's fine. But I know he's not going to get rid of his beard or cut his hair. I don't know. I mean, she likes his hair too much to cut it. I'm pretty sure if he wanted to go short, she'd be like,
don't do
different
it.
hairdresser, dude, different hairdresser.
I already got my hair cut once this year. I ain't doing it again.
Apparently, he only gets an annual haircut. He had a rat tail that had to go.
If that.
It's not the 80s anymore. Rat tails are not cool.
I thought those lasted through the 90s though.
Did they go into the
Yeah,
90s?
I guess.
Yeah.
They're
Okay.
good for poor people anyway, because my family all had rat tails in the 90s. So
Yeah. Better meals since Tactical isn't making ramen. Have you ever made ramen?
When I was like a dirt poor non-rate back in like 2003.
So he ate ramen at his first job when he didn't make any money. But yeah, he's not a ramen guy. But the ramen guy, that's the ramen guy. Do you like ramen?
I do.
Yeah. Do you eat ramen?
I do.
I'm going to make it. What?
I don't eat it quite as much as I used to.
Yeah.
Once in a while.
Is that because there's a good meal every night in the Holler now?
Yeah, that certainly helps.
I mean, that's the benefit. So tomorrow is Friday. So Nighthawk has a hard position in the meal rotation in that it's Monday. And he doesn't start thinking about cooking on Monday until it's Monday. Right? Unless I ask him, I'm like, so what are you cooking tomorrow? Oh, yeah, that's tomorrow.
50-50. Sometimes I think about it over the weekend. Sometimes it's like, it's 3 o'clock on Monday. We're going to have dinner in 3 hours. Okay.
Yep. And so it's Nighthawk Monday, Jenny Tuesday, Tactical Wednesday because of Unloose the Goose, and me on Thursday. And then Friday, every other Friday, one of Jenny's sons cooks. So it's Landrick this week.
yes,
And he's making hamburgers and cauli mac.
and a salad.
And a
He
salad.
threw that in there. I was super surprised. He
Yeah.
was like, make sure we have salad stuff so I can make
Yeah.
a salad too. It's
Yeah.
awesome though.
So
He won't eat it, but
That's
it's awesome
fine.
that he was
Well,
thoughtful
so-
of other people.
So with this many people, there are a lot of food preferences and allergies and whatnot. So what we figured out is if you have multiple side dishes, it doesn't have to be something that everybody wants, but there's something for everybody, right?
yeah.
So like throwing a salad on works. It's super easy to do, and a lot of us like salad. So that works. I need to make more salad dressing after tonight, but that works. And then I've been putting out carrot sticks and celery sticks, which some of us like. And then we did asparagus and lasagna today.
Yeah, it was super
Yeah.
delicious.
So I always try to have 2 side dishes.
It was
What
zucchini
kind of
lasagna.
lasagna did you do?
It was keto-friendly zucchini lasagna. It was squash lasagna, which does have some carbs, but not a lot, instead of pasta. And then Nighthawk can't do dairy, so he gets like his own special dairy-free section. And then one of her sons doesn't like zucchini, so I made his with cauliflower instead of zucchini.
Yeah, he really liked it.
And he really liked it, so yeah. And I sauteed up mushrooms. I love mushrooms. I can't wait to find some mushrooms. I'm ending up with way too much tomato sauce from the garden. There's no such thing, Hat. There's no such thing as too much tomato sauce, is there? Is that a thing?
No.
That's not a thing.
The first problem is you have way too many tomatoes.
Can't have pasta. Any good suggestions for using it up without pasta?
Tomato soup.
Tomato
Salsa.
soup?
Yeah.
Salsa.
Salsa. Holler stew. So I put diced up tomatoes or sauce in Holler stew, which is just any stew that you make. You can add tomato to it. It makes the broth much richer. I really like that. Of course, the keto lasagna, and you can make zucchini zoodles. That's pretty good. Bloody Mary's, great idea, Brian.
So I
Turns out Brian can here.
I know. Look at that. I put tomato sauce in chocolate cake because it mellows out the chocolate, like the acid.
I wanna
Makes it
try
a
the sweet
marmalade.
potato chili now.
Yeah, tomatoes and sweet potato chili are good.
Yeah.
I put tomatoes in my sweet potato chili when I make it.
You can read lips.
Yeah. I can read lips. Nice.
Oh, Brian, I put beans.
He's like, it was worth it for that moment. Diced and whole I use for plenty of things, but sauce not so much. Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, tomato soup's a really good one for sauce.
Yeah.
But you can make salsa with tomato sauce too. But yeah. And I don't think we can ever have too much salsa around here, although we haven't been eating it this month.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. When we all went keto except for Nighthawk, corn chips came off the list of things that are around.
We should make some out of cheese, like
Yeah.
Parmesan or whatever.
Yeah, because Dawn made those ones. Those are pretty good. Or cucumber makes a good chip substitute. I'm pretty sure Nighthawk just wants corn chips with his
Celery
salsa.
sticks too would be good.
I'll try the cucumbers.
Yeah. Celery sticks are good with it. I've done that.
I'll try the cucumbers.
Yeah. So I think that's everything.
Yeah.
I've been trying to stock up through the end of the year for sure on things like I can make it through the end of the year without going to the store, but I like certain things like chocolate, milk in my coffee. What else? Olives. I actually emotion eat olives. Like, emotion eating. I'm more likely to hit the olives than the chocolate, although I'll totally hit chocolate too. What else?
I need more bacon for the end of the year.
Seafood. I like seafood, but I don't have to have seafood. But seafood's the thing you get at the store. Bacon. He said we actually have 2 huge pork bellies pieces to smoke that I already cured. It's not cold enough yet.
It's about to be though.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. It's more of a December thing.
Brian says toilet paper. We like toilet paper. We
do like toilet paper, but we got Mullen, so we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a shower.
We shower.
Yep.
Some of you apparently.
I shower.
I have a
Actually, I usually take a bath
I'll just
because I have a
get a
clawfoot tub. Like, why would you take a shower in that? You can take a bath.
just
Actually,
soap and Mullen in the creek over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I have 2 stockpiles of toilet paper.
Yeah, Tactical is stockpiling. He literally has a toilet paper fort down there in the cabin, right?
I could probably build one.
You could build one. Unbeknownst to me, there's a whole cube of toilet paper unopened in the cabin that Tactical rents. I don't know why I didn't notice it when I was down there cleaning it before you got in, but I didn't notice it. And so now I'm even less desperate for toilet paper. Now I know it's out. Paper towels, on the other hand, different thing. But
There's that little chest thing to the left in the center section. When you walk in the door.
okay, that's why. It was in the credenza.
The what?
The credenza.
That has a name?
That's the name of that piece of furniture. Yes.
Oh.
It's called a credenza. It's like a buffet, but it's not. You put your dishes in it, or your toilet paper and board games, depending.
Apparently, there's
To let people
whole
play games.
board games in that one.
Yeah, I know there's board games in there because I put those in there. We should start playing board games. Why did we stop playing board games?
I never started playing board games.
Yeah.
You were playing that thing
Moncala.
with
We
the
were playing
rocks for a
Moncala,
while.
yeah. We could play chess. You'll beat me, though. I'm bad at chess.
Yeah.
Yeah. And get the chessboard out. Get the boys in on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Any other questions before we sign off, guys? We're at time, but we can always go over time because we're flexible because we're Holler neighbors. Worst debate ever.
You're not supposed to
Wait.
multitask.
Red,
Blue.
red,
Orange.
red.
No.
No, you're supposed to go red, blue,
No.
because that's the debate.
Yeah.
Because Democrats, Republicans.
I pick third party though.
Yeah.
Or fourth party, whatever.
The debate isn't until 8, I heard.
I always vote for ribeye steak.
Ugh, Dave.
Yeah,
No.
ribeye steak is good.
No.
Oh, it's about cow time. Yeah. Then we'll have a fresh load of steaks in.
Ooh, I know what I'm making Monday for everybody. Liver and onions.
I like liver and onions.
Liver and onions Monday. Nicole brings her own stew on that day. It's actually okay to bring your own meal to Holler Neighbor Dinner if you're like, I really don't like that thing. Right? Yeah. What color is unaffiliated? I don't know. Does the new roaster allow you to make different products than you currently make? It roasts. No, I mean, it's just coffee. I could roast other things in it. Like I could roast cocoa beans in there. I don't know how to roast them. I'd have to research that. So I could do that. And the funny story is that Stephen Harris called me and tried to talk me into making corn nuts, but I'm not putting corn in there because I don't want corn flavor on my coffee beans. So a little bit of cocoa flavor would be okay with me.
Yeah.
A little bit. I mean, it shouldn't spill over, but yeah, I can do. But then you have to grind those beans, and that's a whole different ball of wax. Ooh, my commercial grinder gets here tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
I bought this commercial grinder and it's shipping here. And then I was stupid. I didn't look at where it was shipping from, Johnson City, Tennessee.
No way.
Yeah, I was like, really? Because I looked at so many different ones before I chose this one. It was kind of funny. So
How much space is it going to take up?
not that much.
Yeah. Like smaller than
You know when you go to a grocery store and you see the grinders they have there?
Yeah.
It's that size.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, it does a pound at a time. I did not get it through. I was like, do I want to spend $2,000 to do 3 pounds or not? We'll get the 1 pound and go from there. The guy who built this roaster for me has 2 1-pound grinders that he uses.
Do you have a lot of people that ask for that for you to grind?
No, but I haven't added it to the website. Like a lot of roasters add like $1 fee to grind your
Sure,
coffee.
yeah.
Usually it's just restaurants who want it ground, or when I do corporate gift coffee, they want it ground.
Right.
So
Okay.
yeah. But this one grinds a pound of coffee in 30 seconds. So
That's awesome.
yeah, I can knock it out.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to build tables in here.
There are going to need to be tables in here.
Okay.
I don't know if we're building them. Why?
Just wondering.
Yeah. The funny part about this is I have this what feels like a giant building because it's like 2 of my roasting campers, I think, pretty much inside.
Yeah.
Would you say that? It's double?
2.5.
2.5. So I'm like, my little roaster's in the corner and there's going to be a cooling table by it. What else? So, but the coffee needs to come in here. Actually, I wanted to get that in today. Dang it. Because it's raining tomorrow.
I'm not upset.
Okay. We need to move bodies tomorrow. I actually need to get to some of those bags is the issue. Yeah. But trim first. Anyway, it's never super fun unloading the 150-pound bags of coffee. 120 to 150 pounds. Some of these are only 70 pounds though. The really expensive honey process that's like $40 a pound is not a large bag.
You just have a lot of them.
Sit.
Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Mark Alexander. Okay, guys, we're gonna flow into our evening of getting ready for bed taking an hour to do it, and it's 7:30, which means if I want to go to bed at 8:30, I have to do it now. No. I might actually Mystery Science Theater debate if it really does start at 8.
Yeah.
That would be funny. Only if I can get Spirico involved, though. And it's probably too late to try to get him involved. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining in. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.